What's going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, and today I want to give you my first impressions of ReCore. I've played it a bunch yesterday, and I feel I have enough time in the game to kind of give you my first quick thoughts about this game. Now, for people who don't know, the main character is a character named Jewel, and basically what it is a virus plagued the Earth, and basically people had to get out of there. People were dying and stuff like that, and scientists came up with a plan to go to the closest planet that resembles Earth in the terms of atmosphere, and kind of completely terraform it and colonize this new planet. So they sent a couple people over there, and you know, to get these robots working that would make these terraform machines, would build all this stuff, and then they in turn would go into cryosleep. The people would go into cryosleep and wait for the robots to do their job. Now, one of these people is this girl named Jewel, and when she comes out of cryosleep, basically all hell broke loose. These terraforming machines called pylons aren't really put up. They're not activated. They're not running. It seems like the robots have gone rogue, and basically you're out there trying to figure out what happened. Why is this like this, and all that good stuff. Alright, now when it comes to first impressions, I feel that, you know, with me playing in this game, the first couple levels, except for the bosses, like this is one of the bosses right now, except for the bosses, the first couple levels felt a little boring, to be really honest with you. And this is the first couple levels, and I highly suggest if you have this game and haven't played it yet, get through these first couple levels, because after that, this game opens up completely. There's this huge world that it really does change when storms come in, and when these storms come in, they kind of shift the sand around that's you know, on the surface of the world, and it opens up different caves and dungeons that have different robot bosses that are kind of protecting loot and stuff that you can use to upgrade your robot and things of that nature. So that's really cool. Like, once this world expands for you, that's when the interest in this game kicks in. That's what's got me going back. That's what's got me exploring and stuff like that. There's one thing about this game, because this game is basically, it is an action-adventure platformer, like a 3D platformer. And the cool thing about this is, when it comes to ledges and stuff that you can get on, it's not color-coded anymore. So you really have to figure out where you gotta go, and I absolutely love that aspect to this. All in all, the worlds look good. I do have to say, there was a couple kind of major graphical kind of like hiccups and stuff like that, and they all, from what I see, they all happen on the surface of the world. A lot of this game takes place in caves, inside buildings, and in these places, the graphics to this game absolutely shines. But when you get on the surface of the world, or top world, there's these things that like kind of just like boggled me, kind of blew my mind. Like, what were the developers thinking when doing these types of things? And I will let you know, at the end of this video, I have this little segment called Graphical Questions, and I actually point to a couple things that I saw that it was like, yo, what is going on? What were the developers thinking when they did this? But other than that, like, so far, the game is absolutely fun. Like I said, once you get through the first couple levels and the game expands for you, that's when the real fun begins. So if you're having a rough time in the first couple levels, you think you're not going to like the game, please get through it. As you see, this boss right here, this is basically the boss right before the world expands out for you. So, you know, once you get through this guy, then like you'll see how big this game is, at least potentially. Like I said, I'm still playing it, but I want to keep this down to like quick thoughts and everything. So far the gameplay feels really cool. I love switching between the colors on the guns. I love telling my robot companion to go in and attack, or to come back to me when it looks like he's not doing too well. The double jump and the thrust moves for like the movement of your character are really cool. I actually find myself thrusting even more than walking because it recharges so fast. So I really like that aspect. There are some cool graphical things in here that really make it shine. Like I said, a lot of it has to deal with being underground or in buildings. But this is pretty much my quick impression, my first impression for now. I am planning on doing a review on this game. I do want to beat it first. I'm one of those people that, I have to beat the game before I really give a full review, because I want to know exactly, the story arc, where it goes, if there's any twists, so I could give you guys a full polished review. But these are my quick impressions for now. I will leave you with kind of like the graphical hiccups. One has to deal with shadows, and the other one has to deal with like buildings at a distance. So definitely, stick around and check those out. But as usual, definitely hit up the comment section. If you like the topics, you like, the gameplay and stuff like that, definitely subscribe. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448. And I am definitely signing off.